with all my drugs, nigga. No, I'm fucking Texas, so don't ask to show no love, nigga. Yeah, I'm mugging everything. Active country boy, they knew I grew up in a sugar cane. Fuck the PayDae, know that now she call that other nigga lame. Let's go toe to toe, swear the fuck up on my fucking lane. Jacked him out that cutter, you can't get it back. On that fucking business, you can act like you ain't catching that. Chris Bacon is G like I just got this bitch, I got a hat. And I can't cuff the bop after I'm done, I leave her where she at. Got my new skis and my new teaser, this bitch will drive a new Beamer. A cougar bitch, that's what I want to feel that horror with my scene. She say she never fucked a nigga from the trenches. Say I want them ladies, Jason drop that neck when you get finished. Put this switchy in his face, he tryna get away. No ducking, can't no ducking. Fucking say you on that empty grip. So caught up in this lifestyle that I'm living, but fuck what they say. Living for my people, can't no bitches come around and say I need no, I don't need them. Now you know I be that nigga, go by native. Different strains of pearl white cherry, you can skim through different flavors. He your fucking partner rap to get the lighter sentence. Rifle with the box behind the back, this bitch gon' clear the business. See how I'm living? Yeah, I'm mugging everything. Yeah, I'm mugging everything. Say bitch, I'm mugging everything. Bucking through this bitch, but I'm that nigga be with everything. Come through this bitch, I'm mugging everything. Chain swing, reaching for this bitch, bet you won't end up with a damn thing. Say you want the smoke, show you how to bang. Say you with the shit, we bout the same thing. Say I'm running with some fellas, leave the weapons, couple drug dealers. Switches they too extra, they won't let me in the club with them. No, I be too messy, let me in with all my drugs, nigga. No, I'm fucking Texas, so don't ask to show no love, nigga. I'm mugging everything. Active country boy, they knew I grew up in the sugar cane. Fuck the PayDae, know that now she call that other nigga lame. Let's go toe to toe, swear the fuck up on my fucking lane.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, man. Y'all get in this motherfucker, man. Y'all get in this bitch, man. Hit the like button, share the live. We back, man. We back, man. Happy Thursday to everybody in the building. This is another episode of Real Ones Radio, man. And it was just your boy, man, BG Native, dog, with that mugging, man. It was BG Native. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that young brother out, man. Long live BG Native, by the way, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all, man, I heard the story, man. But long live BG Native, man. You know what I'm saying? But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all share the live. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we finna hit y'all with that cookie. You know what I'm saying? Got a little baddie in the building, man. Y'all check this girl out, man. Her name is Cookie, and this song is named Into Me. Y'all check this out, man. Hit the like button. Share the live. Y'all gonna get in here, man, because y'all already know, man, this the weekday show, so we gonna be out there bit about a good hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We in and out this bitch, man, but it's gonna be impactful, man. Hit the like button, share the live. Again, this is Cookie, Into Me. Let's go.
Easy Spikes on the track.
Think he gon' get a piece of cookie with no fucking money. I been that bitch, these hoes move over when they see me coming. I'll take the head, don't want the dick unless it come with money. Bitches I gangsta on the internet. He know to count that money, keep me kept. I can tell he broke cause he be talking to the fucking help. Ain't worried about these hoes cause them bitches ain't gon' fucking step. Can't fuck no nigga if he ain't spending, but he into me. Fuck I look like hanging with bitches with fake tendencies. Bitch ain't no fucking Barbara, so hold on, play with me. If he can't pay my rent, then he ain't got shit to say to me. Can't fuck no nigga if he ain't spending, but he into me. Get paid next week, but wanna fuck, ain't no finessing me. If I hang up, that's cause my other nigga blessing me. When he call back, I hit decline, then he go text me. Got no nigga, so it's no need for no alibi. I get up in this club and watch me set it off like Malachi. If he start moving fast, ass and want some ass, watch I finesse his ass. They be hurting when they see me, like a family at the repast. Don't give a fuck if I run my mouth, I can back it up. You ain't even gon' see it coming, I'm just gon' slide, hop out that party bus. Flavor gang, bitch, who the fuck you know that's hard as us? When I see I'm on your top, like a stylist when they price go up. Can't fuck no nigga if he ain't spending money in the meat. Fuck I look like hanging with bitches with fake tendencies. Bitch ain't no fucking Barbara, so hold on, play with me. If he can't pay my rent, then he ain't got shit to say to me. Can't fuck no nigga if he ain't spending money in the meat. Get paid next week, but wanna fuck, ain't no finessing me. If I hang up, that's cause my other nigga blessing me. When he call back, I hit decline, then he go texting me.
Yeah, that was most definitely, man. Cookie, man. Shout out to Cookie, man, with that track. I like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They like that new shit these female be listening to, man. But shout out to her, cause she had bars. That second verse, she killed that motherfucker. Y'all might have to go spin it again, man. That second verse, she snapped on that motherfucker like a nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to Cookie, man. The second song was Cookie. The name of this song called Intimate. And the first song, man, was BG Native, man. The name of this song was called Muggin', man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what it is, what it ain't. Y'all know exactly what the fuck it should be, man. This is your boy, Big Josh, aka Josh World TV, aka Joshy Josh if you're nasty. But only if you're nasty, you feel me? Only if you're nasty, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here, man. I'm kicking it. I'm cooling, man, with some real ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling with some real ones per usual. You know what I'm saying? Per usual, man. Y'all already know, man. I got my motherfucking girl. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe Bryant to the Shaq. You know what I'm talking about? The HBIC. We got motherfucking PayDae in the building, man. PayDae, what the fuck is we doing, man? What's going on with you, gang?
Man, I'm cool. Hey, y'all.
Let's go.
Happy
Y'all,
Friday.
what you say? Friday.
Happy Friday.
Ah, yeah. Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve, man. Happy Friday Eve to everybody in the building, man. Y'all already know last but not motherfucking least, man. We got my motherfucking big homie, my player partner. You know what I'm saying? You can't even, man, the party ain't a party without this nigga, man. You can't even spell the word party without the letter P, man. We got the biggest P in the building, man.
You dig? What's up
What
with
it do,
it?
my nigga?
What it do? What it do? What it do?
214 in this bitch, man.
Shout out to everybody
Yeah,
in the
man.
motherfucking building. You got your number one project nigga in here, man. What's up, Pay? Josh, we in the building. Let's go.
Big
All right, we in
leg.
this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we back like cook crack in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Back like cook crack. We told y'all, man, every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day, by hook or by crook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even be knowing what it takes for us to get here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, every day, man. Every day, we don't care what it look like, what it is, what it ain't, man. Every day, we most definitely coming, man. And we appreciate everybody, man, that's coming with us, man. We see everybody in the building, man. Matter of fact, let me get to these shout outs, man. Let me get to these shout outs, man. I can do these. I can most definitely do these.
Let's go.
Let's do these shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Let me do these shout outs, man. Shout out to my brother's keeper, man. Big sis, I love you, gang. Super Troll in the building. Texas 713. What it do? One wretched ass nigga in the building, man. Keek. What it do, girl? What it do with you? What it do? PayDae in the chat, showing love to everybody. Let's go, man. All right, that's it. It was a good ass shout outs, man. Oh shit, there go Nikki. Let's go, Nikki. Nikki with the iPad, man. What it do, Nikki, man? What it do,
Nikki,
man?
what it do?
Hey, Nikki.
And once again, man, for those that's wondering, the second song that y'all heard at the beginning, that was a female by the name of Cookie. The name of this song was called So Into You. And the first song was, what's his name? BG Native. You know what I'm saying? That nigga from Baton Rouge, man. Where
He
he
was
from?
actually from Bayou Gula, Louisiana, but he had been living in Baton Rouge like over half his life. He was only 21 years old, and unfortunately, he lost his life about a week ago. He had something going on between him and a coworker. It happened at Amazon Prime warehouse, and the coworker unalived him. So yeah, it was caught on camera. You know, so rest in peace to him. Forever 21.
Yeah, man. I don't live him. I seen that story. That was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. I seen the actual video too of him getting shot.
Where he from?
Bayou Gula, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So rest in peace, man, to BG Native, man.
The BG stands for Bayou Gula. So Bayou Gula Native was actually his rap name.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Uh,
What's up, Misha B?
Salute, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Y'all shut the live, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 30 days of content, man. 30 days, 30 lives, man. You know what I'm saying? 30 days, 30 lives, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
This is where
go.
we go, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter what it ain't, man. 30 days, 30 lives. King Kapala, what it do, man? I see you in the building, my guy. But what's on the itinerary today, man? Eva Twin, what it do, man? What we got on our itinerary today, man? We got, of course, you know what I'm saying? We finna continue on with the full breakdown in the Real Ones recap of the Diddy trial. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we in catch up mode, but we most definitely finna catch up today, man, because there's some shit that's happening that I didn't look up, man. There's some shit going on, man. But we gonna break it all down for y'all with the Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the Cassie cross examination. You know what I'm saying? We got Dawn Richards. You know what I'm saying? Her testimony. And got her testimony and her cross examination. A lot of people saying that Dawn Richards fucked the case up. She changed the story. Some people may feel different. You know what I'm saying? We gonna break it all down. You know what I'm saying? They released the actual photos of the sex workers. You know what I'm saying? I found something very, very
Mm,
interesting about one of these sex workers doing my research. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
Oh,
break all that down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
mm,
break all that down, man, like a pound, man, the Real Ones radio way. But before we get started, man, hold on, let's start here, man, because y'all know the people that was with us last episode. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for the consistency. You know what I'm saying? For those that was with us last episode, y'all know that we reported on Tory Lanez potentially being freed by new evidence that's coming in the Megan Thee Stallion case. You know, they said that Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot or whatever. But y'all know they say they got new evidence. You know what I'm saying? That they will be presenting very soon. They will be releasing it. I think when they said 36 hours, so it might be later on today. It may be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot going on surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Meg Thee Stallion. She caught wind of it. You know what I'm saying? Caused a big uproar on social media. And Meg Thee Stallion responded. You know, no, we're not gonna read all this, but just know Meg Thee Stallion made a heartfelt, emotional response, and she really just was just standing on business, man. She was standing on business. She reiterated and stood on the fact that Tory Lanez, you shot me, nigga. Basically, you shot me, nigga. And she saying people weird for changing up the story and saying 1 minute. All this good shit, man. All this good shit, man. Megan Thee Stallion most definitely let Tory have it in this post. I ain't gonna lie to you. She most definitely let Tory have it. But what's new? So yesterday, you know what I'm saying?
wait, can I
Yesterday
say
it
something
came
real
across.
quick? Can I say something real quick? I'm
I'm
sorry.
most definitely, most definitely.
Shout out to Big BR for that super chat, that $9.99 super chat. Salute to him. That's my thug right there. If don't nobody else
let's
show
go.
up, I can guarantee that Big BR gonna show up. If he get that notification, he in here, and I appreciate it. I just wanted to
Most
say that
definitely.
before you continue.
Most
Salute,
definitely.
salute.
No, we handle that. You know, so we handle that. But yeah, so all right, so y'all know we reported on all that. Y'all go check the last episode. You know what I'm saying? Check yesterday's episode for the full breakdown of what I was just telling y'all about. But today, well, last night rather, it slid across my desk that there was a fallout. Yes, y'all, there was a fallout due to a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's going on. Look like the industry is back to picking sides. You know what I'm saying? Glorilla took to her IG story and she posted this message. She said, I'm forever grateful for the heart that I have, the way I love, the way I treat people. My pure intent is all a blessing, which is harmless. But the thing about it is, she posted that with the Tory Lanez song attached to it, as y'all can see. So she posted this on her IG story with the Tory Lanez song playing behind it. And y'all already know. So for those that don't know, Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla was down. They appeared to be very, very close. They went on tour together. They were doing TikToks and stuff together. They was together a lot last year. You know what I'm saying? Now this year, you know what I'm saying, you barely see them together, but last year they was most definitely close. They was most definitely on tour together, twerking together, Meg Thee Stallion teaching Glorilla how to twerk and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Glorilla posted this with the song, with Tory Lanez song attached to it, and this thing you know, well, I be damned. Meg Thee Stallion unfollowed Glorilla. Meg Thee Stallion unfollowed Glorilla on social media on IG. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
mm.
it's definitely fallout season with these women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. See, this my theory, and I'm gonna see what y'all gotta say. See, I think with the industry people, especially with people who probably attach their brands to Meg the Stallion, you know what I'm saying? They people probably is letting them know, like, look, this finna come down the turnpike, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you might want to go ahead and show, you know what I'm saying, where you stand or whatever the case may be, because it probably ain't finna get it probably finna get ugly for her. You know what I'm saying? That's just my guess. That's just my guess. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
let's go really just like some fuck me type shit. I don't know, man. What y'all think going on with this, man? Real quick.
I think, man, it's a lot of shit that's coming out that people didn't know then, and motherfuckers got to stand on business, man. When you really look at the evidence that wasn't presented, the shit that they left out this case, man. If you can't even put the gun that was used and who it was registered to in court, what is we talking about, man? We can't even narrow down who gun it was and who was in possession of it in the first place. So there's a lot of questions unanswered, man. And hey, May can feel how she want to about it, but it's a lot of questions unanswered, and her story is tainted to me. I feel like other people see that too.
Well, Miss O
Like
said,
I said,
oh, go ahead.
what you about to say?
Now I was just gonna read Miss O comment real quick. She said, "I say that as a therapist, but I see both sides. The pissed off people in his. When my ex stepped out, I left him alone because in the midst of what he was doing, I had already detached." Okay, all right, okay. But go ahead, Patty. My bad. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom.
You good? So yeah, like I said yesterday, I feel like the industry been new. That Tory didn't do it, but he still went down for it. So I feel like after that happened, the people that Meg the Stallion team reached out to still did business, like Glorilla with the whole tour and the music. You know what I'm saying? As long as the money was right. But now, new evidence is coming out, and I feel like a lot of celebrities are about to start choosing sides, because if he get
Right.
out, skyrocket, and Megan go in, then everybody gonna be looking to do business with Tory Lanez, and they don't want to cut that, knowing that he really ain't do it. You feel me?
Right.
So
Right. Right.
I'm thinking that's what's going on, and I also see that Meg the Stallion team is trying to come out and go through the whole trial thing all over again, which I know tomorrow, we'll go into depth about that. But
Most definitely.
yeah, that's what I think is going on.
Yeah, that's crazy work though. But it ain't all bad for Megan Thee Stallion. It ain't all bad. Everybody not turning their back on her. SZA took to social media and kind of went off on all the people that was quote unquote bullying Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Due to these new this new evidence and these new tweets coming out about them doing the trial over basically. So SZA backing her. You know what I'm saying? But her and Glorilla fell out, man. She unfollowed Glorilla on social media, man. She most definitely said, "Look, man, I ain't fucking with you no more. You want to play that nigga song? You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? But I believe it was done on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of done on purpose, you know what
Well,
I'm saying?
and
Before we get,
I feel
I'll
like
go ahead.
too, I feel like all the celebrities should be careful with choosing a side, because we still don't know what's gonna come out, right? So it could come out that Meg is telling the truth, and then the artists that did choose a side, now that cut them out, and it may come out that Tory Lanez was telling the truth, and that might cut their relationship with Tory Lanez. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like all celebrities should just tread light, stay out the situation until we know what's really going to happen.
Nah, facts. But maybe this was a good way of Glorilla making her pick a side on her own. Look, I just put the nigga song good, but already knowing how Meg Thee Stallion gonna react. You know what I'm saying? Some people move like that. Like, look, I ain't gotta pick a side. I'm gonna make you pick the side. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm
basically
saying?
what just happened. You made her pick. You pretty much put her in a place just because she shared his song. That's she can share his motherfucking music without it being personal towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
facts.
yeah, come on, man, what's we doing?
But
Yeah.
it goes back to what I was telling y'all, man, about about being the stallion reputation. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, behind the scenes, some of the stuff that you hear. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on before we get into the Diddy shit. We ain't gonna keep the people waiting. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna keep the people waiting. But last but not least, you know what I'm saying? Since we on Glorilla got her nose done, man. I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying? I must admit she do look better with that nose. You know what I'm saying? I will give her that. You know what I'm saying? But man, I thought she was gonna put on for the natural body, natural beauty women. You know what I'm saying? She was pretty already. You know what I'm saying? She was in the gym. She ain't go get no BBL, none of that. She was shit. She was killing the game. All natural looks.
She went got them yitties.
Yeah, she most definitely did get the titties done. Damn.
Well, yeah, she said she got the titties done, and they look good, might I say.
yeah, most definitely.
But the way she came into the industry was as if she was gonna stay the same and she wasn't gonna let anybody talk her out of changing anything about herself. And we already 2 surgeries in, Glow.
But they all say that though. You know what I'm saying? They all say that they ain't. You know what I'm saying? That they end up getting butt shots and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at this day and age, man, you know what I'm saying? It plastic surgery. Shit, I'm just glad it's a nose. Motherfuckers out here getting their knees done, trying to get taller. Y'all see Bandman Kevo, this nigga, you got niggas out here getting BBL. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, she do look better though. She do look better. Like which one y'all taking? You know what I'm saying? Which one y'all taking? Y'all taking before or after? I like after. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would have to see like the front of the after because the after is to the side. So in my opinion, it kind of really just looks the same. I would have to see like the before picture would have to look just like the after picture, like the same angle. You know what I'm saying?
One ratchet ass nigga said before. Big Leg, which one you going with, man? Before or after?
I'm going with before.
Building,
I'm going with before. But you know what I'm saying? They give her because she don't look the same to me. I think it take away from her actual look. But I'm cool with the before picture.
I'm the only nigga saying the after picture. That's crazy. All the niggas that been saying before, he said the new nose look like Humpty Dumpty. I mean, look like Humpty Hump.
The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Baby.
All right, Miss O, please go take care of that. You good? You good?
Ass big nose ass nigga though. But let's go.
Tragic. This crazy. This crazy. I ain't never heard nobody say this shit. Never heard nobody say that. It's a hard
Humpty Hump. Yeah, man.
So I'm the only nigga that think the after knows. All right, fuck it. I mean, hey, that's cool.
Man, you really can't see it. I mean, the after look like it's just more pink.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, damn, man. Glorilla went got her nose done. You know what I'm saying? You say what?
Big BR say before.
Let's go. Now, everybody saying before, though. I'm the only nigga saying after. God damn, dude. Let's check one more time before we move on. Did anybody say after? God damn, no. Right,
nope.
Fuck it. What little mafia make, man? Salute the big BR, man. Stormy weather.
About the titties, I say after on the titties, because I ain't gonna lie, she definitely said this before.
I ain't right.
All right, man. So look, y'all hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold motherfucking tight. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into the Diddy's, man. We about to get into the whole little Diddy situation, man. Y'all already know we on day 5. Day 5, you know what I'm saying? Finna wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? But this shit here, it got crazy, man. Like I said, man, Dawn Richards took the stand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying she fucked up the case. A lot of people saying, man, Diddy may got some life. You know what I'm saying? It kind of got my mind. I think it was Dawn Richards. We gonna get to all that, man. Look, y'all hold tight, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Share the live, man. Y'all don't go no motherfucking where, man. This my nigga Heat Montana out of Chicago, man, with this song called Tricky. Man, check this nigga out. This nigga here go hard, man. Let's go.
Fuck with Chuck, nigga. Chuck, you in love. Fuck with Chuck if you want the best shit. Yeah. Montana. This shit they got tricky, know they had to give me. They hate it, I'm litty when I hit the scene. I'm feeling like Biggie, I'm riding through the city. Who knew that this rapping shit just was a dream? If it ever get sticky, they glow hold a 50, a switch on the back of this bit with a beam. She say that she miss me, but right now I'm busy, so I gotta call you back soon as I leave. I got on these brand new mirrors, you think I got caught by a belt, all these rips on my jeans. I'm moving so fast, I had to slow down, so I had to pump me a cup of the lean. Popping these tags, I'm still in my bag. I wanna go spin me some racing Celine. Like, fuck what they saying, I wake up, go get me some cash. I'm doing this shit for my team, this shit for the game. I treat her like more than a friend. She gon' pick up whenever I call. I got a whole
whole world in my hand. I'ma score, I ain't dropping the ball at all. See these niggas try to act like they with me, I know they against me, they want me to fall. Nah, hit the gas, I ain't doing no limit, I handle my business, they know I'm a boss. Let's go. Pay that ticket, don't care what it cost. I been fucking your bitch at the law for sure. She gon' eat it up till I go soft. No, I be slanging that stick like it's golf. RIPs inside the FN. I'm on point, gotta watch for the cross. Hit repeat and we spinning again. We can hop out on 10 and once we hop out the split, we walking them down. Walk down. When I was dead broke on my dick, I was just by myself with nobody around. If I call you my brother, then you gotta stand on that business and hold the shit down. When I was locked in that cell, I was thinking how to get this rapping shit off of the ground. This shit going north. This shit they got tricky, know they had to give me. They hated I'm lit it when I hit the scene. I'm feeling like Biggie, I'm riding through the city. Who knew that this rapping shit just was a dream? If it ever get sticky, this Glock hold a 50, a switch on the back of this bitch with a beam. She say that she miss me, but right now I'm busy, so I gotta call you back soon as I leave. I got on these brand new Amirs, you think I got caught by a bell, all these rips on my jeans. I'm moving so fast, I had to slow down, so I had to pump me a couple of lean. Popping these tags, I'm still in my bag. I wanna go spend me some racing Celine. Like fuck what they saying, I wake up, go get me some cash. I'm doing this shit for my team.
Most definitely, man. We bike, man. We motherfucking bike, man. Once again, it was Heat Montana, man. Straight out of Chicago, man. Heat Montana. The song called Sticky. I super duper fuck with that jump, man. Y'all go check Heat Montana. Man, I fuck, y'all know I fuck with that slow vibe, that pain street shit. I fuck with that, man. Y'all go check out Heat Montana. You know what I'm saying? He out of Chicago. This song just came out. You know what I'm saying? It's called Sticky, man. It's called Sticky. I mean Tricky. My bad. It's called Tricky. Pause, man. Now how you know we about to get into the Diddy situation.
Let's talk about Sticky. It's called Sticky.
Sticky.
Baby,
all sticky. Baby, all sticky.
I showed us thinking about P. Diddy nipples. Talking about Sticky.
Slow down, man.
Oh,
yeah, God damn, the visual. What the
fuck? Hold the fuck on, man. Before we hold on, man.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I got a goddamn worry about unhearing that, unseeing.
So wrong with PayDae, man. But let's get to the content, man. Cause
okay, I'm sorry. Let's go.
PayDae, this your second show saying some wild shit. This your second show saying. PayDae need to hear you start the All Females podcast, man. She talk about, man, the All Female podcast. They can get all this shit off.
I don't even know what he's talking about because I have not been talking about no All Female podcast. So you must got me confused with somebody else. I don't even like bitches like this. What we talking
Let's
about?
go.
It probably will never happen, y'all. I'm sorry.
All right, man. Okay, all right. You need to be thinking about it because I don't know what you be thinking is. Remember, you the only female up here, PayDae. You and the women in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Without that food.
Okay, all right. I got you.
Nah, we good. All right, man. Hold on, man. Let me get my notes and shit together, man. All right. So those that was with us yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember we left off with Cassie taking a stand, right? We left off with Cassie's testimony. Of course, she testified about the abuse. You know what I'm saying? She painted the picture that Diddy was running a 20-year criminal organization, and she was a part of it for about 10 years. A lot of sex trafficking, drugs, abuse. There's all this stuff. She painted the picture, right? She even admitted to liking the freak offs at one point in time. Then at some point in time, you know what I'm saying, she started not to like them. A lot of things came out through their testimony. For those that was with us yesterday, we left off with that, right? That was the end of day 4, right? But so day 5 began with the cross-examination. You know what I'm saying? So let me give, for those that don't know, okay, when somebody testifies, right, you go through the direct examination, the cross-examination, then you do a redirect, then you do a recross. All right. Now, of course, the prosecutors or the defense could say, I have no questions, no further questions, but you're going to be allowed to do a direct examination, a cross-examination, a redirect, and a recross, right? So with Cassie, this shit took probably about 3-4 days. About 3-4 days of the first week was all about Cassie. You know what I'm saying? So today, which is a new day in the case, not today, but day 5, which was a new day in the case, it was about Cassie's cross-examination. And we about to get into that, man. I took some notes. You know what I'm saying? I took some notes. You know what I'm saying? I got some transcripts and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the transcripts and all of that. So let me get my shit together over here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's get through some of these notes, man. Let's start day 5. You know what I'm saying? Because we also got Dunn Richards. It's a lot. Man, look, let's unpack this, man. Let's unpack this, man. Y'all in the right place tonight, man. If you've been interested in trying to catch up with this, you know what I'm saying? Come catch up with the real ones, man. Y'all are now cooling with some real ones, man. Hit that like button, share the live, man. All right, so let's get into the Cassie cross-examination, right? These are my notes. So y'all just follow me. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the defense tried to paint the picture of a complicated yet consensual relationship. All right. So when I say defense, I'm talking about Diddy's team, because now we're doing a cross-examination. So now this is Diddy's lawyers, the defense, questioning Cassie's testimony. All right. So let's get into it. So let me read that again. The defense tried to paint the picture of a complicated yet consensual relationship. All right, so that's really the foundation of the whole cross-examination. That's what they're trying to point out. All right, Cassie testified that Diddy beat her and coerced her into having sex with male escorts, sometimes on camera. The defense pushed back, arguing Cassie wanted to participate and she enjoyed them. All right, I'm doing my best giving y'all the argument. All right, so Cassie, she testified the day before. It said Diddy beat her and coerced her to have sex with male escorts and sometimes on camera. Then so during the cross-examination, the defense pushed back and said, nah, Cassie, you liked it and you wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? In layman's terms, that's what they said. So the defense highlighted a 2009 exchange where Cassie messaged Diddy saying, I'm always ready for a freak off, and I have that. I have that right here. So here's the transcript from there. Yeah, this the cross-examination. Is it showing up? Why it ain't showing up? Okay, there you go. Okay, so let me read this. It say, so this is a text message, but it's written in transcript form. It said, I begin with miss you already. Me too. So the Q is the defense, right? And the A is because they made Cassie read these messages. They caught her off guard with these messages. Let me tell y'all that first. They caught her off guard with these messages, and they also made her read them. All right. So understand how some of these messages are going to be reading, but it's the defense reading Diddy part and Cassie reading her part. All right. So the defense said, I'll begin. I miss you already. Cassie said, me too. She said, Diddy said, when do you want to freak off? LOL. Cassie said, LOL. I'm just going to change and put my ring in. Put my ring in is crazy. Like, what type of ring do you put in? I know on, put ring in.
Yeah, on and in is different.
On and in is different. You know what I'm saying? But you said, I'm just going to change clothes and put my ring in. I just picked it up. I'm always ready to freak off. She said, I'm always ready to freak off. You know what I'm saying? So once again, the defense presented this because Cassie testified and said, hey, I was coerced into these freak offs. You know what I'm saying? He beat me and I was coerced into these freak offs. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's keep going. I mean, y'all can stop me, and anytime y'all got anything to say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, hop on in there. You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
so next they also presented a message from 2013, which I have here. They also
OC girl is saying it's possibly birth control, the Nova ring.
Oh yeah, right.
Probably, yeah. So let us know. Right. You know what I'm saying? Please let us know. But good looking out, OC girl. Good looking out, because they during this, you are gonna hear about him really controlling her birth, literally Plan B's, birth control, all these things. So OC girl really might be on to something. Shout out to OC girl. All right. So from the 2009 message that they showed, they went to 2013. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Okay, so they showed a 2013 message with Cassie saying she wished they would have had a freak off before he left. You know what I'm saying? So this is the transcript from that. They said, okay, I was just going to lay by the pool for sun if it's cool. Wish we could have freaked off before you left. My period is over. Sad face. So this is Cassie. You know what I'm saying? This is the defense trying to poke holes in Cassie's testimony. Are you saying you was coerced, beat, and you know what I'm saying? All these things, but we got messages.
Let me give a female.
Messages you saying that you was with it. Let's go, PayDae.
Well, I'm gonna give you a female's perspective of that. So that's more of you trying to put the alibi out beforehand. Like, I know that I have to kind of appease to you because this is the thing that you like, but I ain't gonna be able to do it, and I'm so sad because my period on. So now you already know I can't do it.
That could most definitely be the case. You know what I'm saying? As a
I'm
nigga that
telling you,
got
like,
there
women,
before.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Cause who lay by the sun? Well, I don't know. It may be different. Who lay by the sun while they on their period? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far. I'm not a female. I don't know. They kind of seem weird to me.
Yeah,
You know
I kind of, probably wouldn't want to be out in the sun by a pool during that
while they
time.
on their period. Yeah, like it's kind of
Exactly. So that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like a courtesy call. You know what a courtesy call is? Like, you got a dude, but then you with your other dude, but then you call your dude, and like, hey, if I don't answer, I'm real tired, so I'll probably be asleep. That way, if he do call, he already know that you probably sleep. That's why you ain't answer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense. That's terrible. That should be a crime.
So I'm looking at this like, right, okay, I'm just gonna lay by the pool for some sun. If it's cool, that give me like some vibes where like she walk on eggshells or something. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta say if it's cool, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Shout out to
Exactly.
you for that $4.99 too. Shout out to you, too. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wish I could have freaked out before you left. My period is over. Sad face. Okay, so that suggests that what she might have said a period was on, and maybe it wasn't, possibly because she didn't feel like it.
Could be. Like PayDae said, could have been one of them courtesy calls, man.
So that what you was saying? That what you was talking about?
She's trying to appease to him, right? Because if she acts like she's not into these sexapades and these freak offs, then that's gonna blow him in itself, right? So it's already gonna start off hella bad. So she's already gotta pretend like she's into this to appease him, right?
Yeah.
And while I'm appeasing you, though, I'm trying to get my way out of it. So by her having to ask for permission, you already know that he's in control. If she has to say if it's cool, so this whole thread is to really appease to him if you really look into it. And I wish we could freak off before you left, but my period is sad face. Oh, she
so
said
the prosecution can come and say, "Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro."
I was gonna say she said her period is over, sad face. So that changes everything. The way you read it, Josh, was like she was saying her period was on. She's saying it's over.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like
I thought they said on. My bad. I need to light my screen up. I may have said on instead of over. But good looking out. Y'all know we here for each other, man. We here for each other.
Yeah. So she's saying my period is over, sad face. So yeah, she really just, in my opinion, trying to appease him.
So the prosecution can come in and say that she was making these messages under duress, like
there was one of the questions, right? Why didn't? Because these was first presented by the defense. The prosecutor didn't show these messages. They didn't touch these messages, and they gave a lot of people. They made a lot of people question, like, damn, why they didn't go ahead and beat the defense to the punch and present them. But this is my theory. Because Cassie don't have to add no cut. You leave it up to the jury, right? Like, because if Cassie would have added the context, because we don't know what was happening before, like that led up to these messages, what happened after these messages. All we see is the messages. There's no context to it. So the context probably would have hurt Cassie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You just leave the context out and just let them see what they see, and they'll form their own opinion combined with the rest of the testimonies that will also corroborate what Cassie said and what she claims she's been through.
Yeah, so it definitely wouldn't have been in their best interest to show these messages, not for the prosecution. No.
Right, exactly. But there was one of the questions. So we in 2013, right? He wrote they because again, the defense is trying to poke holes in Cassie's testimony when she says she was drugged and coerced and beat into having these freak offs. All right, there was sometimes done on camera. All right, so right now they're going through messages and they're going through certain things that Cassie testified during her testimony. All right. So they went from 2013 to 2017. They showed a message saying she loved the freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see that clearly. You know what I'm saying? She said, after that, you say I love you. She said, after that, you say I love our freak offs, right? Diddy said yes. And then she said, and then you say when we both want it, right? Basically, the part y'all need to be looking at is the highlighted part that say, I love our freak offs. All right? Because again, they trying to prove that she wasn't coerced, she was down with it, and all of this stuff. But we still in 2017. You know what I'm saying? With another message, and from 2017, it reads, in this text message, Mr. Combs says to you, I want a freak off right now, LOL. And how do you respond? Cassie said, LOL, me too. Well, I want to have fun with you. All right? So this is again, kind of showing Cassie to be complicit, to be consensual in these freak offs. You know what I'm saying? And this is in 2017. All right. So another thing, like I told y'all yesterday, another thing that Diddy's defense team is using is the word jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Not just with the women involved, even with some of the men. Everybody is jealous. Everybody is saying this about him because they jealous of this, or they wanted this, or they expected this. That's another one of their arguments. One of the foundation of their arguments is jealousy. So they began to work that on Cassie during this cross-examination. After kind of feeling like they proved their point about her being consensual with the freak offs, they then moved on to jealousy. All right. So the defense argued that Cassie participated because she was jealous and wanted more from the relationship. Because we know at some point in time, right, Diddy was still dealing with Kim Porter, and he was said to have two other women. You know what I'm saying? Two other girlfriends. And, you know, he used to spend a lot of time. Kim Porter was the family. So he'll go on vacations with Kim Porter. You know what I'm saying? He'll be seen with Kim Porter, all these things. You know what I'm saying? And Cassie was jealous of that. You know what I'm saying? She admitted it to her, and we'll look at that transcript in a minute. She admitted to being jealous at times, especially of Kim Porter. You know what I'm saying? All these things. So Diddy defense is saying, well, you did these freak offs because you was jealous and you wanted more time with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the direct quote. What they say, jealous and wanted more from the relationship. And as a man, you know, sometimes a woman know you dealing with other women, she gonna try to one up them. And you know, Kim Porter, rest in peace to Kim Porter, but she was doing freak offs with Diddy. So maybe in Cassie's mind, she thinking like, well, shit, if that's what she doing over there to get Diddy wrapped around her finger, maybe I need to start doing it, or maybe I need to do more of it. Who knows? That's what the defense saying that was going on with Cassie. They said she was down with all these things because she was jealous and she wanted to get more out of the relationship. So what y'all think about that real quick before we move on?
Well, go ahead, PayDae. Ladies first around this motherfucker. First of all, we get some real ones. Let me go real quick.
Right now, I'm still just gathering information. I don't want to judge, you know, because like I said yesterday, even if she was complicit most of the times and didn't want to do it other times, she still has their rights, you know. So I'm just gonna sit back and just not judge for now and gather the information.
Let's go. So this is the transcript, right? And I think this comes from the testimony, right? So this is the transcript from when Cassie testified on stand during the Diddy trial a day before the cross-examination. So they recalled this, right? They recalled this, and they now are attempting to use it against her to prove their jealousy motive. All right. They said the question. They said you testified on direct that you were insanely jealous, right? Cassie said, I did say that, yeah. Then they said, and you reacted when you saw social media posts of Mr. Combs with other women, right? She said, yeah. So they using that to prove the jealousy, right? Then they also pulled up, when did this, let me see, what was it? They brought up the old comments that Cassie made about Kim Porter, and I'm gonna read this. She said, I understand you feeling like you need to, this is Cassie to Diddy about Kim Porter. All right. And again, this is them trying to prove that she was jealous and she was doing the things that she was doing because she wanted more from the relationship. All right. So I'm going to read the highlighted part. It says, I understand you feeling like you need to protect your children, But after a while, for what? It's like for what? They never known you. They never known you and Kim to be together unless there's something that I just don't know about. They were babies when we started dating. If Chance can go away with her dad and not her mom, I think the other kids can too. The more time that goes by, the harder it is to understand. You know what I'm saying? So again, they brought this up because they trying to prove that she was jealous of Kim Porter and other women, and she was again doing the things she was doing to try to get in that spot. You know what I'm saying? That Kim Porter did hold. You know what I'm saying? Kim, like even during Kim Porter's funeral that Cassie went to, Cassie recalled Diddy saying that Kim Porter was his soulmate in her face. You know what I'm saying? In Cassie's face, Diddy said Kim Porter was his soulmate and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, so from there, they went to the drugs. All right. So they started off with showing that Cassie was consensual in the freak offs. They went on to show that Cassie was jealous and did the freak offs to get more out of relationships. And now they're going to attack the the testimony when she testified about Diddy's drug use and drug addiction. All right. So Cassie, hold on, where we at? Cassie testified that Diddy did have a drug addiction, and the drug addiction played a role in his mood swings. But the defense rebutted and said otherwise. Let's read it. The defense most definitely rebutted and said otherwise. All right. Yeah, I can't see it because that thing go. What's that say right there? Somebody read that for me because them things in my way. Can y'all see it? For the timer and y'all way up there.
Oh yeah, that bitch is and where's the thing. It says so almost the entire duration of your relationship, you were both addicted to painkillers? Question mark. A, very close to it, yeah. You, but periodically withdrawing and being affected by the withdrawal symptoms in your relationship, right? Say yeah. And that was a big part of Mr. Combs' mood swings, right? Question mark. I don't know if it was big part, but I think it was a part. Same thing, you ask me. Question, you understand that if he did not get his painkillers that he was reliant on, that it would affect his mood, right? Question mark. Answer, yes. Anybody that's addicted to painkillers is like that. What it says.
Okay. So I think right, they asked her their last question. You understood that if he did not get his painkillers that he was relying on, that would affect his mood. So if you knew these things, you know what I'm saying? How can you now like this? I'm figuring this not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to see where the defense is getting at with this. Because again, they did bring up a whole bunch of irrelevant stuff because they was trying to keep Cassie in there as long as possible. So it was a lot of these questions, a lot of things that was brought up during the testimony, during the cross-examination that wasn't even relevant to the case, like the baby oil, stuff like that. They kept bringing stuff like that up just so they can prolong the situation because they wanted Cassie in there because at any given day she could have her baby. All right, any given day Cassie can be going into labor, and if she go into labor, it would be a mistrial because she wouldn't be able to fulfill her court obligations to testify and all this stuff. It'd be a mistrial. You know what I'm saying? So they really wrapped up the cross-examination, you know what I'm saying, of Cassie. You know what I'm saying? They really wrapped up the cross-examination of Cassie. I think that I think that the prosecutors did good. They did so good with Cassie that these things, because you can blame Cassie, right? But the only thing that you can say is Cassie did these things as well. None of what they showed, none of what I read, freed Diddy of any charges. You know what I'm saying? None of they really couldn't poke a hole in the abuse because they already admitted to it. They, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the opening statements? They already admitted Diddy had a drug problem. He had some kinks. He had a bad temper, and he was abusive. They are the defense already admitted to that about Diddy. So once you add that to these messages, they really think, huh?
We saw her getting beat on camera.
Exactly. So let me get ready to share my screen real quick. Let me get ready to share my screen.
I know a lot of people want to say Casey is playing victim. I feel like it's unfair to say she's playing victim when we literally saw her get beat on. as far as the whole drug thing go, I think that they was just trying to prove that the mood swings, and I guess they was trying to make it seem like well, y'all both were addicted, not just Diddy. You were too. But it's like if he the one feeding it to you, then it still really don't matter. So I ain't really get
Right.
that.
Right. And once you bring the drugs in, that's part of coercion. You know what I'm saying? It's most definitely part of coercion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but keep in mind too, this is a long trial. It's like 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff they laying down now, they probably laying down for a reason. But again, some of this stuff they may just be shooting shit at the wall and see what stick. You know what I'm saying? Because again, they just trying to keep Cassie there for as long as they possibly can. And the judge even had to get on their ass this week and say, look, we out of here by 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? They said that the judge and and Diddy's team got into it in the court because again, they were trying to keep Cassie there, and the judge like, nah, you ain't tell me that we was gonna do all this. You know what I'm saying? So there was a big debacle in the court during that time. You know what I'm saying? With Cassie during cross-examination. You know what I'm saying? But now we're about to get into the special agent, right? You got the special agent that that testified. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me make sure I got this. Okay, all right. Okay, so day 4. So now we're getting to the end of day 5. We're getting to the end of day 5, right? And so Dunn Richards, right, or Dunn Richard, or Dunn Richard, however you say her name. You know what I'm saying? We all know Dunn from Danny Diddy Kane, right?
Yeah, it's
She
not
began her testimony. Huh?
I was saying it's Don Richards.
Okay, all right, because I be hearing some people say Richard or whatever the case may be. Okay, so she began her. So day 5 ended with Dawn beginning her testimony, making her statements, and also a special agent that was a special agent from one of Diddy's rooms being raided also testified. All right, so let's get into that. Man. Let's get into that real quick, and it's about to get interesting, man. Y'all put y'all listening ears on. You know what I'm saying? I put y'all listening ears on. Y'all let me know if there's any audio, visual complications with this. Let me know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Hold on, man.
Yes.
Hold on. All right, so we about to get into the Dunn Richards. I'm gonna play it while they. We about to get into the Dunn Richards and the special agent testimony against Diddy. All right. Let's see where this shit started. Man. This shit good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck, we're gonna start right here. Let's go. All right, so this is the special agent, right? This is the special agent that they are this on the stand giving his testimony. Y'all listen close, read closely, man. This should get interesting. Let's go.
Is there supposed to be audio, or we just supposed to be reading it?
Y'all can't hear?
No, we don't hear
Nah,
no.
we can't hear it.
Hold on. Oh shit, this motherfucker still muted over here. My bad, y'all. Players fuck up, man. Let me start this over. All right, let's go.
Did you serve subpoenas in this case?
Yes.
When Sean Combs was arrested, where did you go?
The Park Hyatt, room 2115, where he was staying.
At this moment, the photo of the entrance was shown to the jury.
What did you do?
We assigned a letter to each room and began to search.
What was your role?
I took photographs of items, then signed them on the 6051 form.
Was this found in the closet?
At this moment, photos were shown of plastic bags full of Johnson & Johnson baby oil and Astroglide bottles.
Yes.
What was found in the bathroom?
Several bottles of baby oil.
Now the bedroom. What was found in the Louis Vuitton bag?
Medication in the name of Frank Black.
And that is this?
Bags of pink powder found in the medicine bottle.
At this moment, there was a stipulation shown agreeing it was found and tested by Customs and Border Patrol lab.
Reading stipulation. The pink powder was found to be ketamine and MDMA in bottle.
At this moment, physical evidence is passed around to jury. Then a photo was shown.
What was found in the black mini pack bag?
$9,000.
Please take the cash out of the bag.
At this moment, Special Agent Binda does and starts fanning out the bills.
No further questions.
All right, now real quick, why am I even playing this, right? What is so peculiar about this guy's testimony, which wasn't long at all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even want to cross-examine him. They really wanted this nigga out the way, and it's a reason why. For one, it's a federal agent, special agent, and two, what he's showing y'all, right? Because we got the pictures of everything that he presented. I got the pictures. We're gonna show him in a second, right? Because I'm gonna show them in the order that they was released in. We're going by the days, by the events of the trial. So when we get to that point, we got the pictures. All right. So what he's showing y'all is, right, that even when Diddy was in New York, under investigation, getting hit with all of these lawsuits, the whole world is watching him. He was still having freak-offs. Right? He was still having freak-offs. When I show y'all the pictures of, hold on, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it like this. That man was still having freak-offs while being investigated. The day he was raided, the night before, evidence shows he had a freak-off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hold on, let me drop that down real quick. We gonna get to done.
Yeah, that nigga didn't stop.
Say it again.
I say, how can you be freaky in a moment like that?
Man, I'm telling you, that's shit.
Hey man, when you got a sex addiction, man, you gotta have it. So these are the pictures, right, that y'all heard the special agent they was showing on whatever during the testimony. These are the pictures that they was actually showing and they released to the public. All right, y'all can see the baby oil. Y'all can see the whatever. I guess that whatever that is with the black top. I guess there's some lubricant, whatever. You see how the bathroom's set up. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. Looked like something was going down. Like it was a do not disturb sign somewhere around this motherfucker. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You see the pink baggies. You know what I'm saying? With the open pill bottle. Y'all already know he got that Tunchi in there. You know what I'm saying? It's that pink. Yeah, that's the infamous pink stuff. You know what I'm saying? That they was talking about. And notice, we got another picture. Another pill bottle. You know what I'm saying? Another pill dollar. Jolly Rancher. You know what I'm saying? Some candy or whatever. Drugs everywhere. Which made me believe that it was more than him.
Was the drugs in the candy too?
I don't know what he was doing, but you see the candy. I think that's a Jolly Rancher. I don't know what them is. Some cream savers. I don't know what the fuck going on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe niggas making a bar juice. That we used to call it.
And is that a honey pack over there?
Is that a honey pack?
It is a honey pack. Yeah, that's a honey pack.
A yellow flipped over pack.
That is absolutely a honey pack for sure.
So all this came from the room.
So this is the PayDae Freak Off starter pack.
Yeah.
It gets crazy. It most definitely gets crazy because right here, hold on, because they ain't. Damn. Okay.
I never liked the shape of those bottles. Even when I see them in stores, I be like, they just look like some shit.
So this got to be the Astroglide and the KY jelly.
It is.
You see, you got some type of medical cream down here at the bottom with some pink pills. What are them? Plan Bs, Benadryls. You like some Benadryl?
And this is too much to get freaky with, man. This is over the freaky line, man. You
now, what I want y'all to pay attention to is the lighter. I'm gonna see if y'all can guess. What is those type of lighters used for, man?
Crack lighter.
If we talk about a wealthy nigga, he's supposed to have a big, some type of expensive. What type of lighter that is?
A crack lighter.
That's the corner store lighter right there. Yeah, that's the corner store lighter.
Sure. You can turn the flame all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you light a spoon,
take the little silver pour off the top and then make that bitch go up. Yeah. We be trying to get the last little butane out there, motherfucker.
Man, I'm telling you, they use that for that big flame because you can adjust Man, look, it get crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Diddy
Shit.
ain't going to no gas station buying no dollar lighters, dog. You know what I'm saying? He got that for a reason, dog. There's a dope fiend lighter. Let's go. Let's keep going, though. More pills. More pills. You know what I'm saying? What the thing is? Let's go.
Is
Stop
that
playing with me.
Shit.
It's a form of Xanax. It's a form, most definitely a form of Xanax. You know what I'm saying? Once you do your Googles on it, you will see that it most definitely is a form of Xanax.
Yeah,
So if you got all types of drugs,
Go ahead. I think that's the footballs, but go ahead.
And who is Frank Black?
Okay. Maybe a name that he go back, because you know they use fake names. You know what I'm saying? When they did some of the things they did, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one of his employees. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Diddy got his way of getting his scripts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Scripts,
I'm pretty sure Diddy got a way of getting his scripts, dog, getting the shit he needs. But look at the pills, because you see the pill bottle right there. Look at the motherfuckers behind him. Diddy got pills and powder everywhere, dog. And again, this was confiscated by the special agent the day he was raided, which led people to believe that the night before he had a freak off. And again, this was going on while the whole world was watching Diddy. Diddy was under investigation. Diddy was getting hit with all these lawsuits and stuff like that. So while Diddy was going through all this, he was still having freak offs, man. He was still having freak offs, dog. Come on, man. You got to be stupid. Once again,
out there bad.
Another pill bottle. Another pill bottle, some more powder. You know what I'm saying? Another pill bottle, some more powder, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, move that. What we doing? What's it right here? This just look bad, man. You got another pill bottle, just a whole bunch of druggy stuff, man. Say what?
Look at your comment. Didn't they used to call Biggie Frank White?
That just say Frank Black. Oh man, that wouldn't say Frank Black. Let's go, Tria Pill. Oh Josh, you know he got a doctor lip. Let's go, Valley. You already know. Good eye Tria. Good eye Tria, man. You know what I'm saying? So this just look dark and drug infested. Man, like it's stinking there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so this the 9,000. Huh?
I said, give me the money.
Man, you hear me? Speaking of money, here go to $9,000. $9,000 they said they took from. You know what I'm saying? They confiscated from the spot. $9,000. You see some Visine in there or whatever. So the $9,000 also led people to believe that Diddy, and also a stripper, a female stripper, was also in the room too. And a lot of people believe that she will be pulled back up in this case, because all this stuff that you seeing, they saying Diddy is gonna try to put it on her. So they telling her she better lure you up. She better lure you up, because either she gonna take the fall for this, or she gonna have to snitch on Diddy for all this stuff they seeing. Because it was a woman, a stripper, at the room too, and they did, you know what I'm saying? They did what they had to do with her as well. You know what I'm saying? So here's the $9,000. You know what I'm saying? It looks like $9,000. You know, could be drug money, could be, you know what I'm saying, paying sexual workers. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But we just going through the pictures. Just going through the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Big bags of baby oil. Man, I don't know, man. It gotta be something else in this baby oil, man. I can't wait, because the way they keep bringing it up in the case, in a way. Say what?
When it first happened and they raided his mansion and they found over 100 bottles, they said when they tested it had I think MDMA in it or some type of drug in it.
That's crazy. Look how he got them bags.
Went crazy. That's why everybody, you know, like you started seeing all the baby oil memes and stuff like that. I guess when they saw over 100 bottles of it, it seemed weird to them. So
picture this. So picture this, right? So if it's drugs in this baby oil, and he sat back like, nah, you ain't got enough baby oil on and shit like that, knowing what's in the baby oil, like he looking like, yeah, rub that shit in. I want to see what it's gonna do to you.
I want to see the glitz.
And what's significant and important about this is drugging people without them knowing, without their knowledge. So remember times where he would have these pool parties and then they would rub this baby oil on them, and then next thing you know, you see them all passed out and on the camera. And he like, oh, this is exactly parties and da-da. So that's why this is so significant in them like with these charges, because a lot of people that came to these parties did not know that the baby oil was laced.
OC girl
That's
said they
crazy.
also said he used eye drops too, and probably why you see the Visine in his pack, in his little pouch right
Yeah, because if y'all don't know, if you drop a couple of eye drops, just a couple in a drink, it will knock a motherfucker clean out.
It's a date rape drug, actually, too.
For
Visine
sure.
in the drink. Yeah.
So I'm kind of hectic. Okay, look, the next picture I got is guns and everything. Do y'all want to show that?
What?
Yeah, they got guns, and the serial numbers were scratched off of the guns.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because we can do it for the commentary for sure. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? So, no, this ain't even what I'm talking about. But this was interesting though. I don't know what that is. That a swing, a six swing, or a back brace? I don't know. But let's move forward though. Forget. Okay, so this the hard drive. This the hard drive, right? They took a picture of the hard drive, so let you know that Diddy had something going on, and whatever it is, it's on their hard drive. But this the picture. This is the picture right here. I'll tell you about it. All the guns and stuff that they got from Diddy's spot, from the spot Diddy was in. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about criminal organizations, racketeering, and all this stuff, hey man.
Man, fuck Frank Black, call that boy Scarface. Let's go.
You heard me. Diddy wasn't bullshitting. Diddy was not bullshitting, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the special agent testified, and that's what he presented. All right. So let's get back to it. Let's get back to Dunn. So now we entering Dunn Richards. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for Dunn Richards. For those that don't know, Dunn Richards is the woman from Danity DeCane. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all real quick. So hold on, let me show y'all. Show y'all who we talking about. Where she at? Here we go, right here. Dunn Richards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that Dunn Richards also filed a civil lawsuit against Diddy for SAN and all this stuff. And at the time, Diddy's response was she liked every minute of it. So there's some interesting, there's some interesting stuff. Dunn did hers after Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Which you would hear about during during her testimony. So let's get back to the testimony. We are now getting into Dunn Richards, which to me is the most interesting part of this whole content piece. So let's go. Let me put this back up. So this is entering. So this is ending. This is ending day 5. So at the end of day 5, Dunn took the stand, made a couple statements, but then her real testimony came on day 6. You know what I'm saying? So this is the beginning of what Dunn had to say during her beginning testimony.
After this, the judge asked any cross, and the defense asked only one question.
In the hotel room, did you see any bags and clothing indicating that a woman was staying with him there?
Yes.
After this, the judge said, the U.S. may call its
Okay. So there was the end of the special agent. Y'all heard him say that it was a woman there. So we already talked about this. So let's go, Dunn. We can go with Dunn Richards now. Let's go. Hit the like button. Show the light.
Your Honor, the government calls Dawn Richard. Where are you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
From 2004 to 2011. Who did you work for?
Puff, Sean Combs.
Do you see him?
Yes.
Who is depicted in this photo?
Cassie.
In 2009, did you observe an incident between Puff and Cassie?
She was attacked by Sean Combs, kicked.
Did you see more by him against Cassie?
Often.
When were you a member of this group?
2009 to 2011.
The incident in 2009 when Sean Combs Cassie, where was it?
In Sean Combs' LA home. We were recording.
What did he do?
He was saying, "Where the fuck is my food?" He grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit her over the head. Cassie dropped to the ground.
What did she do?
She went into...
Pay attention to that, right? She said he tried. He tried to hit her over the head. All right, y'all remember that, with a black skillet. He tried to hit her over the head. Just keep that in mind.
Fetal position.
Then what?
Sean Combs was kicking her in the head and body, then dragged her up to the first floor, glass breaking and yelling. I was scared for her, and for me too.
Did you intervene?
No.
Did you call police?
No.
The next day, what happened?
That it had been passionate and she was okay. That it would be better if we didn't talk. That people could end up missing.
How did you understand that?
Death.
At this moment, the defense objected, and the judge said, sidebar, once they came back from the sidebar.
So real quick, Diddy told her that if he don't get what he want, some people's gonna end up missing. They asked her, "How did you take that?" He gonna kill some people. Death.
Man, who
It
be
was
drawing
crazy,
the
man. Let's go.
though?
Use the
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know at all. Diddy looking like that? Diddy like the army man off a different world, dog. I don't know what they got Diddy going through in that motherfucker.
Well, they
Like,
say that nigga is definitely in there with a full head of gray hair, full gray. He like grayed out that motherfucker,
that
so we know he be
nigga old.
dying. Yeah, he be dying and shit.
Yeah, he old. You know, he old as hell. He was just dying in black. Nigga been
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cause y'all remember the pandemic shit. Could nobody do with that shit? Diddy was gray as a motherfucker around the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, that's another motherfucker I see. I seen Birdman grayed out like that. You might catch one, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that nigga. Oh. So yeah, man.
These niggas in their 50s now, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I
these niggas in their
call
50s
I
now.
call Birdman looking scruffy as a motherfucker. He was on somebody's live. I said, damn, that nigga grayed out. For real, his hair was growing in, his beard, his facial hair was growing in. I'm talking about this shit grayed out. For real.
Tragic, man. But shout out to the illustrator, whoever drew these motherfuckers. Boy, that guy did
Nah,
look
for
like
real.
poop.
And they did that
What's
shit
up?
quick too. They got this nigga with yellow eyes and yellow teeth. I don't know.
That's too crazy, man. Like, what? What the hell? What the hell?
Let's go, man.
the jurors and Don Richard. This is the end of the trial for the day.
And so, because again, Don Richard's testimony started at the end of day 5, Friday. All right. So this really the end of week 1. All right. So now we're about to get into Monday. All right. We at the beginning of week 2. You know what I'm saying? We on the current week that we on right now. This Monday is when Dunn did her full testimony and cross-examination. So we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get into that. It's finna get juicy. Let's go. Make sure I ain't got no ads or nothing. You know how these folks like to do it. Hold on, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all share the live for a player, man. You feel me? Yeah, man, we got an ad. Skip that. Get that fuck out the way.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, and Don Richard in a federal court on May 19th, 2025.
I did not try to do that.
In the mouth.
What would prompt these acts of violence?
At this moment, the
my bad, child.
from beginning to end.
When Mr. Combs told you people could go missing, how did you interpret it?
That people could die. I couldn't believe that this could be the beginning of a journey for us.
As Diddy Dirty Money?
Yes.
What?
All right, real quick. This is her testimony. This is her direct examination. All right. This is her direct examination. Now, when you hear, because I don't think they're gonna let you know, but you're gonna hear a different voice start asking her questions. This one you're gonna know that that's the part when she's being cross-examined. All right. So right now, this is the direct examination where the prosecutors are asking her questions. Then the cross-examination is when the defense is asking her questions. Let's go.
What did you observe?
He would drag her and kick her and punch her in the mouth.
What would prompt these acts of violence?
At this moment, the defense objected, but was overruled.
When she would speak up for herself.
Who in security witnessed these things?
DatRaq and Bonds.
Where did Ms. Ventura get hit?
Her knees, her face, all over.
Did there come a time you were in NY for a festival?
Yes, in Central Park.
In the residence. What happened?
He punched Cassie. She came into the bathroom crying. You could see her upset, like she was hurt.
What injuries did you observe?
Swollen eye.
Why'd you remain with Ms. Ventura after this incident?
I wanted her to feel supported.
What's this?
At this moment, the prosecution showed Don Richard a photo of Cassie in sunglasses, and Don Richard too.
The Central Park event.
Why did you wear them?
Solidarity.
The next assault. Who was there?
DatRaq, Capricorn Clark, Harv Pierre.
Who was Mr. Pierre?
At Bad Boy, answering to Sean Combs.
Did they do anything?
None of us did anything. When we drove back to LA, he slapped Cassie in the mouth and told her to shut the fuck up.
How did the passengers respond?
Okay, y'all. So y'all just to let y'all know. So this is Don Richards cooperating, you know what I'm saying, Cassie's story about being abused and all these things. All right, she's laying it out there. You know what I'm saying? She's laying it out there. They're gonna have a field day with Dawn. Let's go.
We stayed silent the rest of the ride. I asked myself, if he did that to someone he supposedly loved, what would he do to an employee? So I'd approach Mr. Combs with softness.
Did you try to intervene in the relationship?
No, for my own safety.
Did you see Mr. Combs using drugs?
Yes, weed, ketamine, Molly, cocaine.
Opiates.
That I never saw.
Who brought him the drugs?
One stop. He had it all, including Plan B, birth control.
Did you see Mr. Combs with guns?
Yes.
They said that boy had it all, even Plan B and birth. But Diddy spot was that nigga had everything you needed in that bitch. God damn, Diddy.
Well, his name was One Stop for
Hand
no reason.
on his lower back.
No, you
Call that
heard
boy
it.
One Stop, man. That's a cold ass name. Well, that's a cold name. I like that.
One stop.
Gotta get through this. Gotta come on, fuck out, bro.
Got one stop to make. Got one job.
A one stop. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder, was that the drug? I don't know. Cause what happened to the drug mule, the little white boy? He might end up testifying. All right, but
I think that is the little white. I think that is the little white boy. That's the little white boy.
It might
That's
be.
him.
It might
That's
be.
One Stop.
One Stop might be the white boy.
Yeah, because you remember when he first got arrested, the One Stop, I think he had ended up getting arrested or bonded out or something was going on with him around the time when Diddy first got arrested.
Let's go. All right. Again, this is the testimony. This is the testimony, man. Direct examination. Let's go.
Who else had guns?
Security, D-Rock and Bonds.
What did you do after Bad Boy?
Sing. Whenever I got momentum, I'd get a FaceTime from him.
How would you speak to him?
Very soft. I'd always call him bro.
Why did you not disclose the abuse you'd seen?
I was told not to by Mr. Combs and Harve Pierre.
When did you speak out?
2024. I saw Ms. Ventura take the stand and tell the truth.
At this moment, the defense objected and it was sustained.
Did you see Ms. Ventura file a civil lawsuit and then file your own?
Yes.
You are aware there's a motion to dismiss your lawsuit?
I have civil lawyers.
All right, y'all. Now this is the cross-examination. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? It's finna get messy. Let's go. And did Cassie, and I want y'all to answer this question. Did Dawn change her story? All right. Y'all heard what she just said during her direct examination. Now pay attention to what she's about to say during her cross-examination, and y'all let me know, is she changing her story? Is she being inconsistent? What's really going on here? Let's listen. Let's go.
You sat with the prosecutors and your allegations have changed?
I've been consistent.
You testified he attempted to hit her about the eggs and Ms. Ventura dropped down in a fetal position, right?
Yes.
Did you ever say you heard a pan hit the wall? You didn't see it?
I don't recall.
Would you agree with me it has been hard for you to keep your story straight with respect to this egg incident?
I told it as close as I could.
The day after, you say Mr. Combs said people go missing?
Yes.
Let's go to your interview on March 18th, 2025. You did not say anything about Mr. Combs told you people go missing.
I don't recall that.
No worries. I'm going to show you a document for the parties only, page 5. Isn't it true?
I ain't gonna lie, they cooking. They cooking. They said, hey man, you said you said before that this nigga didn't say that. They said, I don't recall saying it. Well, guess what? We got you saying it, motherfucker. They cooking. I ain't gonna lie, they got done on the ropes right now. You know what I'm saying? They got done on the ropes, dog. Let's keep listening to this, man.
True, the first time you said this was a week ago? Would you like me to show you your previous interviews?
I know what I said.
You said Mr. Combs made a death threat, one that you didn't recall 7 times? Let's move to alleged incident before the Central Park concert. You are aware there was a camera crew?
Not in the bathroom.
You were filmed in the park. Are you aware?
Oh yeah, one quick thing too. Of course, there's a lot more dialogue, attitude, personalities, back and forth going on. But right now, what they documenting is the transcript is going to lay the facts down or the parts about the testimony. But it was most definitely a lot of other stuff. You know, once you in the courtroom, you able to get a different feel. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a different lot more that was said in between these times. But these are the facts of the testimony in the cross exam.
Aware if the video has been turned over?
No.
About the guns. You didn't tell the prosecutors about, I saw guns at Diddy's house?
They didn't ask.
You never saw Mr. Combs pull a gun out and wave it around, load bullets, or cock it?
He just had it.
Did you tell the government you never saw Mr. Combs do cocaine?
I don't recall.
Your testimony has changed on quite a few things.
As time progresses, I remember more.
You saw One Stop sell drugs. You saw him take money.
Yes.
All right, 1 second. Didn't you tell the government you never saw anyone pay him? So you lied, right?
No.
At this moment, the judge asked for a sidebar. Then they continued.
It was you who reached out to Mr. Combs to work with him again?
Yes.
But he had threatened you, right? You asked him to work with you again?
Yes.
The songs you released on your own have not reached the level of what you released with Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money, right?
True.
And you reached out to Mr. Combs to try to make more money, right?
Yes.
At this moment, the prosecution asked for...
They cooking. They was cooking, man. They was cooking because what they saying is like, oh, if you saying that you traumatized by this man, that you feel like your life is threatening when you're around this man, he's a monster, he's a rapist, all these things. Why you reaching out to him?
I'm telling you, and I like how they put this together like this, man, with just cut and dry answers. None of that speaking in circles. I like the audio how they did that right there. Nigga, what up?
Yeah, and y'all can go follow Inner City Press on Twitter, because that's where all these transcripts that y'all be seeing, this where they actually come from. Inner City Press, you know what I'm saying? But to say something about what they asked her real quick about the money. Now, when I first heard it, my instant reaction was, God damn, they got a point. But I had to put my mindset in the mindset of somebody in the industry. 9 times out of 10, if you are in the industry, you are working with a lot of people that you probably think are monsters, weirdos, rapists, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Now, in a regular world, you be like, why would you even be dealing with somebody that you say all these things about? But in the industry, you can be dealing with the record exec at Sony. He could be a monster, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's not initially it was an aha moment, but once it settled in on me, and I had to think about, we talk about industry people, it's not an aha moment for her to be reaching out to somebody who she claims to be afraid of. It happens a lot in the industry, unfortunately, and that's how
they try to keep that relationship there. You don't want to be blackballed. You know, her career already is shaky. So
exactly.
I can still properly trying to reach out and still trying to do business, even though, you know, she feels.
Right, exactly. So, but you know, the thing, it's her word against his. You know what I'm saying? They present this to a jury. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you are able to convince and swing that jury, man. Because all you need is one. You know what I'm saying? But if I was in a jury, you know what I'm saying, I'd probably feel a little different. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
For a short sidebar, then they continued with a redirect.
Why did you file your civil lawsuit?
When I worked for Sean Combs.
Okay, so this is the redirect. All right, so now she's back talking to the prosecutors. All right, this is a redirect, right? So now she's back talking to the prosecutors, not Diddy's team, the prosecutor, the government.
I had no sleep, the conditions.
In every meeting with the government, did you say that Mr. Combs beat Ms. Ventura?
Yes.
Why'd you reach out to Mr. Combs?
One of the judge on making the band, Lorianne Gibson. I wanted to.
Hold on, and this is so. Shout out to the prosecutors, man, because this redirect was so crucial. They got it right back, because at the end, y'all heard them really bringing up where you reached out to them, right? The prosecutors was kind of nailing Dunn by saying, look, you saying he this, that, and the third, but you reached out to him. So the prosecutors used they redirect to get some straightening on it, to add some context to that. You know what I'm saying? They asked her, why did you reach out to Mr. Combs? Dunn said, one of the judges from the maker of the band, Lorianne Gibson, I wanted to reach out. So let's keep on listening. This is her explanation on why she wanted to continue to work with Diddy.
To reach out.
With the defense objected, and it was sustained.
Yes.
I see OC girl is saying that inner city press has not been reliable. I don't know about all of the they have, but these right here, even when I watch everybody else's videos who's actually in the courtroom, this basically how the conversation went.
And we gonna most definitely get another inside the courtroom opinion on this Cass situation, because a lot of people think she blew it. A lot of people think she blew it. A lot of people think that she wasn't consistent enough. Even we're gonna get to it at the end, because I want to see if they say it. Let's see if they bring it up real quick. Hold on.
How often would you hear from Mr. Combs after you left Diddy dirty money?
Sporadic.
Why did you reach out?
To help Kalena Harper.
No further questions.
At this moment, the defense asked for a sidebar. Then the recross began.
All right, recross examination. Now she's back talking to the defense, Diddy's team. This is the recross. Let's go. Because again, like I told y'all, you have direct examination, cross examination, you have a redirect, then a recross, then it's over. Let's go.
You admit you reached out to Mr. Combs to re-engage. You claim only to have a relationship with Lorianne Gibson. But if it got back together, you'd have to see Mr. Combs more, right?
Yes.
You sued for money, right?
For justice.
But the suit asks for money, right?
Yes.
No further questions.
After this, the prosecution asked for a
They thought they did their big one on it.
redirect again, and they took a break, but then they didn't continue. After this, the government called Carrie Morgan onto the stand. We are currently...
Carrie Morgan took the stand, which is Cassie's best friend. But one thing that was interesting about this, when they asked, when what's her name? I keep thinking about it. When Dunn testified, they asked her, who all seen Diddy assault Cassie, right? She named security guard, chef, all these things. Then the defense came back and asked her who all seen them. You know what I'm saying? She said the same thing, but they were like, wasn't Neo and Usher there? So Neo and Usher was most definitely brought up in this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I couldn't find a good video. It seemed like they protecting these celebrities right now. Now, like I said, again, it's 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we still got down there a month and some change to go with this. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, it seems as if they really protecting these celebrities, man. It looks like they protecting these celebrities. But like I told y'all, a lot of people feel like Dunn, man, was all over the place. They felt like she had an attitude. They felt like Dunn story was she was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I mean her testimony definitely kept changing. Even when they went back to everything they came through to the lawyers, we having a little echo. Maybe to stop because we took the video down. But yeah, even when they went back to the things that she had, I guess when she talked to different agents, I think the feds or whatever, like back in the day, they brought that testimony up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she kind of got caught in a whole bunch of lies. She really couldn't tell the same story twice. She told the same story like 3 different ways.
Damn, I'm gonna go check that out again too.
Yeah, I send it to you. But damn, hold on. I'm gonna try to multitask y'all. But
man, I think somebody just got unalived in BR. I heard the police.
That's all the time, bro. Look, you made me grab my phone. I'm like, I had to think about the ambulance, man. That shit.
Shit.
All right, so let's listen to Tisa Tales real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, because once again, we can all just read the transcripts, right? And without actually seeing body language, without being there present in the court, we really can't come with a 100% really judgment on what we reading, because we got to be able to see the body language, the in-between conversations. So Tisa Tales is there in the courtroom, you know what I'm saying, firsthand, there to see everything, to read everything. So let's quickly watch what she had to say about the cross-examination and the testimony of Dunn Richards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, shout out to Tisa Tales, man. This woman, her so fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fine. Like, this woman, her fine as a bit, boy. Kind of
crazy. Sound like somebody I know, though. It's giving
don't even
Adderall.
say
It's
that.
giving Adderall. It's giving Adderall.
Don't
Yeah,
even.
it's giving. She takes Adderall, sir.
It's trendy, dog. Look, she definitely be on that. She definitely on the Addy. You go back to tell. She definitely on that.
Yeah.
Look up, man. Shout out to Tita Tails, though, man. This is her breakdown of the cross examination of everything that was going on with the Dunn Richards case. Let's go.
This is my note. Dawn seems really good, right? She can't be moved. She has a great tone. She's in control of phrasing. And that's when things went off the rails. So Westmoreland was like, so you said in your civil suit that you saw him hit.
Westmoreland is the defense. Westmoreland is the attorney that's on the defense, which is Diddy's side.
Cassie with a frying pan, right? And when you spoke to the U.S. attorneys, you said that he attempted to hit Cassie with a frying pan. So which is it? And at one point you said you heard him do it. So which is it? Was it attempted? Did you see it? Or was it heard? Right? V. Roman niece said he needs to give it up. Now, here's the thing, right? And we got to be real about this, right? When that happened, I get it. Everyone's like, oh my God, Dawn just got caught in a lie. But as Dawn kept saying, this is stuff that is more than a decade old. And when you think of things that are trauma, you push it out your head. To me, all the violence Dawn said Diddy did, the only thing that Diddy's attorney can say is, well, you said I hit her in the head with a frying pan, and I attempted to hit her head in a frying pan. And I was like, are you really basing your defense about it didn't connect, and what did it do? You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense, right? They said, now when this happened, Diddy sat back because he was enjoying all this. He really thought that Dawn was getting discredited. I didn't see it because in my mind, I was like, you're cherry picking random details, which honestly wasn't a good look that she couldn't remember. But at the end of the day, sorry y'all, she's cherry picking random details. But at the end of the day, like, you're not talking about any of the other violence. But you're saying like, okay, I may have hit her 99 times, but that one time I didn't do anything. And I'm like, okay, I guess, right? Then they went into, okay, she said, Miss Mormon was like, do you know the difference between hitting versus throwing? And John was like, yeah, I do. And she said, do you know the difference between throwing eggs and throwing a pan? And I'm like, okay, like, what issue are you making? If somebody says they hit you in the head with a pan or threw the pan at you or threw the hot eggs from the pan, at the end of the day, you inflicted violence, right? Okay, it's right. She actually threw eggs, right? Now, they said they're hearing, and then she did say, okay, but one time you testified, you heard the pan hit the wall. Now, that was a little damaging because I was like, there's a big difference between hearing a pan hit the wall and actually seeing something. So Nino676, Lee said, good morning. First of all, oh, thank you. Always love your outfits. Thank you for super chat. You are amazing. I love your professionalism. If the tea ain't coming from you, not good. Thank you so much. Gene Dill said, Gene Dill is there. Did you see him yet? So I'm out on a break. I sneak out. I'm in the main courtroom. Gene Dill might be in the overflow. I'm going to try to catch him.
She live, y'all. She live. Just give us some grace.
So much for the super chat. I wonder if Gene Dill is testifying, but let's get into this, right? Okay, so there was the best of the recollection. She said, how did you explain saying 4 different stories? She said, to the best of my recollection. Now, let me tell you this. This was when I looked and I said, okay, Diddy's team is having the key. Because everybody knows that the reason why the U.S. Attorney's Office calls you back so many times over things that are over like decades old, it's for very, very simple reason. Because the more you ask people stuff, the more they remember, especially if it's trauma that they want to push to the back of the head. But honestly, even with like an ex that I couldn't stand, people had to remind me that stuff actually happened because as
do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that? That the reason a part of the inconsistency is because a lot of this stuff happened 10, 15 years ago and they were traumatic. So it's kind of hard to recall traumatic situations on the spot 10, 15 years later.
Hey, somebody say I need an Adderall to keep up with her. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm on mute. Just saying.
Let's go.
It could be either one. It could be one, the situation is so traumatic that you never can forget, and then it could be it's so traumatic that you try to will yourself into forgetting, and some details you do lose. So
Right. Well, I ain't gonna get too morbid and get too sad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I have been through some things. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. This like a blur to me. You know what I'm saying? I know it happened. I remember it happened, but it's a blur if I try to think of it off the top of my head. But now, if me and PayDae have a conversation about it, I'll be like, oh, I remember that. Damn, that did happen in 2022. I remember it happening a little bit. I can't remember the month, the year, but I remember it. But if we have a conversation by the end of it, I'm gonna be like, I know exactly what the fuck you talking about. I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is a world, you know what I'm saying, where it is true. So this basically, y'all go watch this full video on Tisa Tales, man. Tisa Tales, man. She's very dope. She do live coverage. She go live multiple times a day. She's there on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Her and Mahia and a couple other people are my go-to when it comes to this case. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so there was on the scene, there was on the spot commentary about Don Richards. You know what I'm saying? You know, she basically saying that, you know, the Diddy team felt like they did a good job, but in reality, that's why I feel like a psychological expert, they're gonna have to get a psychologist to testify or to take the stand. Not to testify, but to take the stand and break down Stockholm syndrome, how trauma affects the memory, and now they're gonna have to do that for the jury. You know what I'm saying? For the jury to be able to understand what they getting when they hear some of these victims and some of these witnesses speak and testify. They memory might go ahead.
That it would have been dope if they would have brought like a psychologist or a psychiatrist on board to explain why Don's testimony went the way it did. If I was a part of the prosecution team, that's what I would have did. And like Soraya said, or should I say team, your mind is designed to block trauma. That's true. You know, sometimes that's how multiple personalities come about, because your mind is trying to block out or help your mind process it. So it creates a whole nother personality. But that's not here nor there. But I really feel like they could have brought on like a psychologist and explained it, and it could have been, you know, very good.
They might. You mean, keep in mind, we still got like it's 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We at week 2. You know what I'm saying? So I can most definitely see them bring a psychological expert. You know what I'm saying, to explain. You know what I'm saying, or to add some context to what Cassie and some of the other witnesses and victims may have been going through. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll do it towards the end when, you know what I'm saying, when everybody had to say they had to say. But I can most definitely see them doing that. All right. So yeah, there was the most there was the polarizing thing at the polarizing event at the beginning of week 2, because that's where we at now. We at the beginning of week 2. Yesterday we kind of ran through week 1. You know what I'm saying? Today we touched on we about to wrap up week 2. Not week 2, about to wrap up what's this? Monday. We on day 6, right? It started with the Dunn testimony, her cross-examination, which we just heard and gave our commentary on. You know what I'm saying? Then next up was the ex-best friend of Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Which was, her name was Carrie Morgan. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to deep dive into all that because there wasn't enough juicy stuff in it. But she did corroborate a lot of the claims that Cassie testified about being abused. She even brought up the one time that she was choked by Diddy, which was brought about the end of her and Cassie's friendship. You know what I'm saying? She said that Diddy choked her. Yeah.
Anytime your friends getting choked out, that's crazy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. You already know, man. So there was, you know, so she had a good testimony. You know what I'm saying? She had a good testimony. Y'all go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But there was something else interesting that happened. I want to make sure I'm okay. Okay, so then you had David James. Diddy's former personal assistant. He began testifying on Monday. You know what I'm saying? But he was scheduled to come back on Tuesday. So we might pick that up if it's juicy enough. We might pick that up tomorrow. But okay, so ending Monday, right before that motherfucker was finna let out. the prosecutors dropped the bombshell. Okay, not only did they release, because now is the time where they released the pictures that we showed earlier. All right, this is when the prosecutors, these motherfuckers, boy, they playing chess, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, they playing chess. I'm glad this happening before the Mo 3 case, because I'm really gonna be on there. I'm gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because I see how this shit
Yeah,
go.
you know, we got
You know what I'm saying? So
only.
right at the end of, oh yeah, we on there like right on rice. So right before right before Monday's trial day ended, the prosecutors cracked them over the head. You know what I'm saying? The prosecutors cracked them over the head. They released the footage, you know what I'm saying? They released the footage from the that they got from the special agent for when they raided one of Diddy's spots, you know what I'm saying? They found the guns, the drugs, the hard drive, 6 swings, baby oil, pink powder, all this stuff. But they also released the pictures of the sex workers. All right? They released the pictures and the names of the sex workers. Now, I don't have the names right here, but I do have one name.
It was all male.
All male. All male.
That's crazy.
Now,
Okay, Ross, I did see your comment as well. Trill Pill, I'm wondering if they're gonna bring in Farnsworth Bentley, and is he one of the star witnesses? But you don't hear much about him, so it would be very, you know, like I would want to see that. I would want to hear what Farnsworth has to say.
Yeah, he should have a direct account. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you was there, like, by this nigga side. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Salute, Mahale.
Salute. Shout out to Mahale. So, shout out to y'all. Go make sure to subscribe to Everything News. Like y'all said, him, Everything News, Mahale, Tisa Tales. These the people I tap into, you know what I'm saying, to get my refresher course. You know what I'm saying? While I'm trying to catch up, because I started late. Y'all know I had the funeral and everything last week, you know, and this weekend. So I was behind the 8 ball. But we wrapping up the end of Monday. You know what I'm saying? We wrapping up day 6 when the prosecutors released the photos of the room that they raided, and also the photos of the SMEX workers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we ain't gonna never get out of yellow. I ain't gonna lie to you with this case. We're gonna be in yellow this whole. Shout out to anybody that's getting the green dollar signs covering this Diddy shit.
You be hating, bro. I posted a video the other day, and when I say the people on there was cussing like hell, and it's in green, and then the videos with no cussing is in yellow, I ain't got time for YouTube.
Shout out to. You ain't gonna get that mess with this Diddy case, man. It's too many words, dog. Like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so
I did say, if you wanna, I listen to Armand Wiggins when I wanna laugh. You know, he is another one that's in the courtroom. But I feel like sometimes his opinion can be a little biased. But if you wanna laugh, he's a good one to check out and make it make sense. Mims, he's another good one. He always has all. Huh?
I was saying not mayor. We ain't talking about mayor.
No. Mims, make it make sense. Yeah, he's another good one.
And of course, Law and Crime Network. You know what I'm saying? That's when you want the legal experts. You know what I'm saying? They get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? They content ain't too long, drawed out. You know what I'm saying? So Law and Crime Network will be on that list too. But let's go ahead and finish this off. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and finish this off. We already past 1:30. You know what I'm saying? But we good. We finna. Let's finish this off, man. What I think and what I believe, because y'all know conspiracy theorist Josh, right? Y'all know I be into the politics and all of that, right? So follow me here. Come down this rabbit hole with me, man. All right. So before we get into the person on this list that I'm about to introduce y'all to, I just want to show y'all that this dude right here up on the Diddy used to be a reality TV star. I forgot his name, but the nigga, I remember seeing him on one of the reality TV shows. All right, so do y'all see the guy? Damn, y'all can't see my pointer. So y'all see the bald head guy? Look at him right here, Jonathan Oddie. Meet Jonathan Oddie. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely was one of the guys that was a SMEX worker. You know what I'm saying, for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? All those things. This guy, hold on, let me pull this up. I'm tripping, y'all. One second. Yeah, so it's finna get rather interesting, you know what I'm saying, for people that, you know what I'm saying, to think like me, because this crazy. And it could possibly be tied into some other things too. All right, so this is Jonathan Adi. You know what I'm saying? A quick overview. All right, Jonathan Adi got into a shootout with the police in 2018 at the Trump Hotel. After being arrested, he claimed he was Diddy's SMEC slave and was paid $5 million to sign an NDA. All right. Okay. So he was arrested in 2018. He was arrested in 2018 for having a shootout with the police. You know what I'm saying? He had a shootout with the police at the Trump Hotel in 2018. And that's when and this just because they didn't add any context to this video I'm about to show y'all, but I'm guessing this nigga got into a shootout with the police and he went into their interrogation room and he started just saying shit, trying to tell these people whatever it is that they need to know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is they need to know to free him, because he ain't in jail no more, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So you have a shootout with the police in 2018 and in the Trump Hotel, you supposed to still be in jail. But I believe that this nigga started talking. So let's watch this little video clip real quick. Let's go.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Cassie,
Diddy and Ross
they're
gay.
all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy,
Yeah.
they all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I seen the liquid cocaine, I've drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay? It's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright? He calls it G-Juice, but it's liquid cocaine.
Alright.
I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay? But he's scared that I was going to explain.
So y'all heard him. At the end, he said he signed that $5 million NDA. What you finna say to Patty? I couldn't stop it. I was playing it through the string, y'all.
It's all good. I was about to say what's crazy about him saying that about Rick Ross and P. Diddy. Whenever you find out that Rick Ross doesn't own any of the Wingstop, P. Diddy actually did. That's
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, you gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. So this is Jonathan Adi, who was a SMEC slave for Diddy and slept with Cassie and him. And I'm reading this. Okay, who's a SMEC slave for Diddy and slept with Cassie and him at least 15 times. He told the FBI everything he knew about Diddy, how Diddy moved and what Diddy was involved in. We talk about drug dealing, prostitute, y'all know the word, satanic rituals, SMECs with minors, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The video I showed y'all was actually a lengthy, probably like an hour and some change long conversation he had with the interrogator. You know what I'm saying? But so y'all go Jonathan Adi, Google it, y'all gonna be able to find it. Do your Googles, you know what I'm saying? Go look to the whole thing. Yes, he most definitely said Diddy was in an Illuminati and all this stuff. Okay, Adi set up a secret USB. Hold on, I'm going too far. He also said Diddy was a part of the Boule, the Black Illuminati. Adi set up a secret USB drive video recorder and caught all of it on tape. He was worried he was going to get pinned for murder after Cassie and other sex workers doing drugs. So basically, he set up a USB drive and started recording some of the freak-offs that he was involved in with Diddy, because he's saying that Diddy would drug these women and do other things to these women so bad that he was afraid that he was going to get tied up in a murder. Imagine that. You go to a freak off and whatever Diddy was doing to these women was so bad that this guy, at least he said out his mouth, you know what I'm saying, that he thought that he was going to end up getting caught up in a murder. Something was going to happen to somebody here. You know what I'm saying? So he was worried that he was going to get pinned for a murder after Cassie and other sex workers doing drugs would pass out and witness sexual assault, and that Diddy gave him multiple sexual diseases, which y'all heard out his own mouth. The guy said he had herpes. Okay, and here's a picture of the NDA to let y'all know ain't no cap in the rap. This is the most definitely the picture of the NDA that Diddy got this guy to sign for $5 million. $5 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to end up being caught anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I just found this to be interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? I just found this to be rather interesting. I think this guy will be most definitely testifying at some point in his case, and I think I think at some point the celebrities are going to get drugged in this. You know what I'm saying? I think at some point, I think he most definitely was at some sex parties, was at some freak offs with some celebrities. Y'all heard him already say that Rick Ross and Diddy is yay. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he take the stand, and I can't wait to see his direct and his redirect. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. So all right, so this happened at the end of Monday. They released the photos from the room. They released the photos of some of the SMICS workers. You know what I'm saying? What else happened at the end of that day? Okay, so they basically ended Monday. They basically this how the trial Monday ended, and so yeah, so we still they interviewed Cassie's best friend, Carrie, whatever her name is, Carrie Morgan, whatever. They end up interviewing Puff Daddy's personal assistant, and they ended the day exposing hit with a haymaker. Let me release the pictures, not to the courts, because the court's seen these already. They released it to the public. You know what I'm saying? They released these pictures from the room and released the pictures of the sex workers to the public. And that's how day 6 ended. All right, now tomorrow when we come back, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow when we come back, it's about to turn up. You know what I'm saying? It's about to turn up another notch. Y'all know Dawn Richards kind of dominated Monday. You know what I'm saying? She kind of dominated Monday. It was all about her, and social media had a ball with her cross-examining her direct examination. But Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, which we'll be picking up on tomorrow, it's David James coming back. Then you got Cassie's mother. Then you got the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? You got them three. You know what I'm saying? We might throw Kid Cudi in there too. So tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can go and get caught up tomorrow, man, because I know y'all gonna come back and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like the real ones should. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we most definitely listen to what Cassie mom had to say. Who else I say? David James and the Punisher, and some other interesting things also happen. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this case, you know, you be having motions and all these things happening. We most definitely gonna be on top of it, and we're gonna be back tomorrow to cover it all. PayDae, how the fuck did I do? I know we late. It's 1:53 on the clock.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, man. I think we should have left it out at the beginning, like you said. Cause we probably
I knew that was gonna kind of like take us. Yeah, that was gonna take us far.
Yeah, man. Look, y'all gotta help us, man. We be trying to get out of here in an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But when we get to talking, you know what I'm saying, some of this stuff, man, you gotta have a elaborate conversation about, man. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't here to get y'all detail for detail. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to cover, because we'll be here all day covering some of these cross examinations and some of these direct examinations, going through every piece of detail from these transcripts. It'll take all day on one person. So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we can't just deep dive and go through everybody's testimony, but I guarantee you the most important parts of this case y'all will know about. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't already know about it, by the time we come talk to y'all will most definitely know about it. We most definitely gonna highlight the most important parts of this case, man. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, woo, I'm tired. I had to run through that real quick. What they say?
Yes, my goodness, you smelling this.
Smelling this. What the fuck? You smelling this. I appreciate that. I hope that's a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment, man. But salute to y'all though, man. Salute to you. Salute to y'all. Huh?
She mean you slow rolling it.
Okay. Smelling. Okay.
Smelling it, yeah.
Yeah, we finna get up out of here though, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna get up out of here though. Look, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we most definitely coming back every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, man. Y'all come through. Y'all come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, let me take this nigga out the screen. I don't know why I still got him up here, man. But y'all already know, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? This has been another episode of Real Ones Radio, man. Y'all been cooling with some real ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. You know know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, shout out to PayDae, shout out to Lek, man. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking squad, man, the gang, dog. It don't get no better than this. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than this, man. Y'all already know we gonna leave this bitch the same way we came in.
And we'll be
every motherfucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow for sure. How they always messing up my outros, dog. She be quiet the whole time.
You don't let nobody else talk. Me and Lexi over here happen to interject.
Yeah, because I don't be knowing if y'all go, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So what you want us to do? I can't raise my hand.
Right, go ahead.
We're gonna figure it out.
We
gonna figure it out.
We most definitely coming back tomorrow, man. I ain't worried about what PayDae talking about. Man. Look, we love y'all, man.
A hand raised in the private chat. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nah, man. Yeah, you just hop in there, man, because I don't be knowing if y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I be coming loaded. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying, if y'all be, you know what I'm saying, you know idea about, you know what I'm saying? But most definitely hit the like button. Go subscribe to the Real Ones Radio official YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? My IG is in the chat. There you go, Miss O. You put it in the chat. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Make sure it ain't my backup page. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that my backup page. But yeah, man, we finna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? The night is about to be 19, man. How I want to get up? We're gonna get up here with that Heat Montana, man. My guy from Chicago, man, with that Tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We gonna see y'all right back here tomorrow with some more coverage, some more content, man. Subscribe to the Real Ones Radio channel. Turn us up. You know what I'm saying? Help y'all, man, with some real content, man. I love y'all, man. We're gonna be out this bitch. Salute.
Fuck with Chuck, nigga.
Chuck, you ain't look. Fuck with Chuck if you want the best shit.
Yeah. Montana. This shit they got tricky, know they had to give me. They hated I'm litty when I hit the scene. I'm feeling like Biggie, I'm riding through the city. Who knew that this rapping shit just was a dream? If it ever gets sticky, this Glock hold a 50, a switch on the back of this bitch with a beam. She said that she miss me, but right now I'm busy, so I gotta call you back soon as I leave. I got on these brand new mirrors, you think I got caught by a belt, all these rips on my jeans. I'm moving so fast, I had to slow down, so I had to pump me a cup of the lean. Popping these tags, I'm still in my bag. I wanna go spend me some racing Celine. Like fuck what they saying, I wake up, go get me some cash. I'm doing this shit for my team, this shit for the gang. I treat her like more than a friend. She gon' pick up whenever I call. I got a whole roll in my hand. I'ma score, I ain't dropping the ball at all. See these niggas try like they with me, I know they against me, they want me to fall. Hit the gas, I ain't doing no limit, I handle my business, they know I'm a boss. Let's go. Pay that ticket, don't care what it cost. I been fucking your bitch at the law for sure. She gon' eat it up till I go soft. I be slanging that stick like it's gold. RIPs inside the FN. I'm on point, gotta watch for the cross. He repeating, we spinning again. With the hop out on 10 and ones, we hop out the split, we walking them down. When I was dead broke on my dick, I was just by myself with nobody around. If I call you my brother, then you gotta stand on that business and hold the shit down. When I was locked in that cell, I was thinking how to get this rapping shit off of the ground. This shit going north, this shit they got tricky, know they had to give me. They hated I'm litty when I hit the scene. I'm feeling like Biggie, I'm riding through the city. Who knew that this rapping shit just was a dream? If it ever gets sticky, this Glock hold a 50, a switch on the back of this bitch with a beam. She said that she miss me, but right now I'm busy, so I gotta call you back soon as I leave. I got on these brand new mirrors, you think I got caught by a belt, all these rips on my jeans. I'm moving so fast, I had to slow down, so I had to pump me a cup of the lean. Popping these tags, I'm still in my bag. I wanna go spend me some racing Celine. Like fuck what they saying, I wake up, go get me some cash. I'm doing this shit for my team.